India has long-standing border dispute with China. India has good relations with Japan. In case of a Chinese attack on Japan, India is not expected to be a mute spectator. Japan's loss is India's loss, as both of them have China as common rival. Also, if China gets away with aggression against Japan, it will become more buoyant and create problems for India. India, USA and Japan share close strategic relation which can be judged by the following. 1. India is participating in Exercise Malabar, a trilateral naval exercise involving the United States and Japan. Originally a bilateral exercise between India and the US, Japan became a permanent partner in 2015. Despite the statement by a top US Navy officer that Malabar was not directly aimed at China, there is very little doubt about who is the target. The exercise is conducted only about 400 kilometers from the contested Senkaku Islands. Scenarios include hunting for Chinese submarines, ships and countering hostile Chinese Navy. 2. India and the United States have agreed in principle to share military logistics. Washington and New Delhi have largely agreed to the terms of a new agreement that allows the two militaries to use each other's land, air and naval bases for resupplies, repair and rest. This has been specifically done, keeping China in mind. India will keep Chinese guessing about the future actions and take the following steps. 1. India will start providing intelligence to Japan and USA on Chinese movements. 2. India has one of the largest armies in the world. India will start mobilizing its troops near the Indo-China border to create pressure on China. 3. Defense Ministry has approved the induction of a 3rd Regiment of BrahMos for deployment in northeastern sector along the China border. The BrahMos is a ramjet supersonic cruise missile having a range of 290 kilometers. Each regiment of BrahMos consists of around 65 missiles, 5 mobile autonomous launchers and supporting equipment. India will activate the regiment for battle. 4. According to latest media reports, Defense Ministry has cleared the plan to raise 6 new armored regiments that will be equipped with roughly 350 tanks. In addition, 3 mechanized infantry battalions will be raised with 180 BMP-2 infantry combat vehicles. These will be put on alert. 5. India is buying the 155mm M777 guns at a cost of about $750 million from America's BAE Systems. The M777 howitzer is a towed 155mm artillery piece, is a successor to the M198 howitzer. It is manufactured by BAE Systems Global Combat Systems Division. This is first major buy for the Mountain Strike Corps. Note that, the Mountain Strike Corps has been specially raised to defend India's border with China. These guns will be set to fire-ready condition. Though Japan's military budget is about 1/4 compared to China, Japan's self-defense force is an efficient unit. It can drive the confrontation to a stalemate on its own. USA and India's actions will heavily tilt the balance against China. China also has dispute with all the neighboring country except Pakistan. Pakistan is expected not to intervene as it is dependent on USA for economic aid. Surrounded by rival nations like Vietnam and Philippines, China will find itself under immense pressure. It will understand that it's a war it can't win but only lose. It will halt the campaign, and will have to